It is a must to turn on your camera. Don't mind, please. Thank you. Hazel, welcome.
I'm getting my things ready. Wait, wait.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How about you, Yishan? Are you able to turn on your camera, please? Oh, not your ceiling lah. See your face, your face, your face. Your face, your face. Thank you. Hello. How long have you been in Singapore, Yishan?
10 years.
Whoa. So what? Primary school until now? You are born here?
No.
From China.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right. Bukit Batok Secondary School, okay. Do I have student from there? Okay, never mind. Let's go. See, it will be late, huh? Okay. Hi, rolling. If you are looking at the video, okay, after that, please, we are doing comprehension passage. So, Ishan, sorry, yeah, because this one has been given to them 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, because you're new, you just listen. Anyway, it will help you because this is a comprehension passage. Okay, how come cannot move? Huh? Okay. So let me start off with the comprehension passage. Do you get this one, Ishan? Ishan, do you get this? Whatever. Okay, good. 不要这样咧，脸臭臭看我，我知道我很难看，笑一笑嘛，不要这么 serious，OK？ 呀，对啦，这么可爱的笑容，why must be so serious? This is a F class, a freaking class, not the MOE class, okay? Don't take it so serious. Relax, huh? Thank you very much. The text below described a teenager first day in the school. She had recently transferred to, oh my God, first day in the school, transferred to another school, something new. I believe she will have maybe some issue with the classmate, or maybe she can't get used to it. And why do you think she transferred to another school? Is it because 她搬家, shift house, or because whatever reason? Okay, let's read on. Felicia looked around. Have you done? Sorry, because I'm taking medicine, that's why I keep coughing. So if you do not know, Ishan, 2 weeks ago, I was in emergency because of my kidney stone. So doctor is giving kind of very strong medicine to hopefully can take out the stone. So the side effect is coughing and very drowsy and diarrhea. Felicia look around. So first sentence of each paragraph, Ishan, is very important. It's not just for your Sec3 or your Sec4. It's all the way for your university, okay? If you're coming here to pass your Sec3, Sec4, you are in the wrong class, sorry. Okay, for me, Uncle Raymond's prepared my student all the way to university. I mean, if you tell me you're not interested to go to university, then what are you going to do in life? Is it in university very important? Anyway, later we'll talk about it now. Felicia looked around. It was the first day of school and most of her classmates were clustered in groups chattering and animatedly. Animatedly, that means very active, very, 心花怒放, very excited. No doubt reveling in one's and another company after having been apart for so long. Of course, your November, December holiday is so long, and suddenly school reopen, you ask, hey, where do you go? Do you go for holiday? Do you go for tour? What do you do during the holidays? Do you take up part-time jobs in here and there? Okay, Zhongren and Hazel, and sorry, Ishan, just to interrupt later on. You guys will be getting a Pop-Ins voucher for Uncle Raymond soon. And you can go to my shops, my boss shops to collect your $10 voucher. Zhongren, you know what I mean? You collect before, right? Okay, so the new shop is now at Clarke Quay, the third Pop-In shop. And yeah, let's go on. Just before I forgot, I'll give you the voucher, e-voucher later on. She wondered what medicines and Abigail's were doing. She felt upset thinking about her best friends. So that means Madison's and Abigail's used to be her friends, but now they are in separate schools. So the first paragraph tells me that Felicia is in a totally unknown place. She's not sure what is going to happen next. So the first paragraph, the sentence I'm going to give is that Felicia is in a new school without knowing anybody. Back to you, Zhonghan, second paragraph. So the paragraph that you read out must explain to me what is this paragraph about. So for future comprehension passage, every paragraph you need to analyze. Every paragraph you need to give one sentence to make sure you understand. This is for Sec3. If you're going for Sec4, I'm sorry. If you're going for JC, even more paragraphs to read. Back to you, Songhan.
Felicia ran her finger along the window ledge and
Grimace.
grimaced when
Grimace.
she noted some dust clinging to the end of her finger.
Yeah, so unhygienic. Go and start the dirty things, but must be something right. Why? Why do you think she did that? Carry on.
Wiping her finger on her skirt, she tried smelling at some of the girls seated nearby, but everyone seemed to be engaged, and her cheek muscles
Cheek,
soon
cheek, cheek.
hurt.
Cut the
Or
cheek.
cheek
Cut the
muscles.
cheek. Yeah.
She kicked herself for partying away the year that had just ended.
So what does this paragraph mean to you, in your own words?
She wanted to,
Yes.
mm,
I think she felt very uneasy, right?
yeah,
Have you ever go to a place when you want to mingle, 你要跟他好像 break the ice, okay, and want to join them, and then hello, that the people look at you, 我认识你咩? Hi, hi, small. 我跟你很熟吗? Now some people, especially Singaporean, 中人, every time Uncle Raymond's, I'm a typical, 我是土生土长的 Singaporean. Sometimes I'm very extrovert. I will go around, hello, how are you? People look at me like, 笑, do I know you? I mean, what's wrong? Being courteous is nothing wrong, 对吗, 中人? And 何况I'm also a police officer. So sometimes I have to say hi. And then sometimes when I'm on duty, 那些小孩子就会走过来, hello, 警察先生你好. Of course, I have to smile at them and say, 你来做么?欠扁啊? Of course, he has a smile. But you see, the way she smiled at her friends, her new friend, she's like, nobody give her a damn. You say, okay, yeah, so, okay, sit down. Very sad, huh? Imagine you're in this school, and don't forget, Zhonghan, in 2 years' time, after your set 4, you're going to JC and Poly. You will meet a lot of different friends. Agree, Hazel? So how, what if somebody do that to you, or you do somebody, hello, how are you? I reciprocate lah. Let me say hi, how are you? Hey, hi, my name is Raymond. What's your name? I'm Hazel. Something like that. I mean, so sorry. This is a very typical Asian people. Hello. A very typical Asian style. It's like, don't touch me, don't call my name. So very sad. Okay, thanks. Anything else to say? Zhonghan? So what one sentence will you describe second paragraph?
she have difficulty in engaging with her friends.
I love the word engaging or communicating. Thank you very much. That paragraph is so.
With stellar results in secondary 1, Felicia had been so confident that she had continually put off revising for the myriad of tests and examinations that peppered the school year. When she received her year-end results, her eyes almost popped out of their sockets and her mind went into freefall. Surely the paltry average of 63% for mathematics and science could not be right. However, there was no mistake. The abysmal score put paid to her dream of studying triple science the following year. Her parents predictably had hit the roof and unleashed a thunderstorm of admonishment on her. After a week of moping, her mother had sprung into action and located a neighborhood school willing to offer her a place in their triple science class. The year-end holidays, ordinarily a joyful time of gatherings with friends and families, were instead filled with endless visits to the new school on different errands.
Oh my God, seriously, poor Felicia. What is your take here?
63% isn't even that bad. You can still get into triple science.
I want your explanation for this paragraph, and later Uncle Raymond explain. What do you think after reading this paragraph?
I feel like it's very not realistic.
Totally agree. Carry on.
Yeah, I don't think it's very realistic because even in my school, right, I have a friend, he didn't do too well for Chinese, but he still went into the C-Lit course after like a few bargains, which is very rare because like C-Lit requires you to have like the overall percentage of 70 or something, then your Chinese must also be like really good. But he still got in and he's still doing very well. He's getting like 50 while everybody else is failing. So like I feel like it's not that realistic lah. I feel like secondary school will like accommodate for you. Yeah.
Right. We also miss Rolling. I think she will give a peace of mind about this paragraph. So what do you think about this paragraph? Before I give my answer.
Uh, other than unrealistic,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It seems really, what to say I don't know. I just seem very fake lah.
So one
Cause
sentence to describe this paragraph, please.
um, girl gets good results, then doesn't care.
Okay.
Then results fail, then she very sad.
Okay.
Then cannot go into the course. Then her parents ask her to change school, which is kind of weird.
Yes. It's so weird. That's right. That's all.
Then she go to new school.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go to the new school and still have a joyful time of gatherings with friends and family. What? It's not
I'm
like
so
you go
sorry.
to the school for the whole week, right?
I'm so sorry. I taught a lot of IP school. Yours is Nanhua
Oh,
or Nanqiao? I always confuse.
南华。
Nanhua. So Nanhua got IP now.
We don't have IP.
Okay. So Nanhua for your school, like those IP school I taught, like Hwa Chong, Catholic, RP, Senate, RGS, all these are RI. I mean, seriously, you have to understand these are the top team. Okay, their T score of PSL are super good. I mean, you know Ziye, right? Ziye or Zijing, I always call it Ziye is from RB, right? And then last year we got Hao Xuan, right, from Raffles. You realize that even good school have their own stress. Every school have their stress. Every student have, regardless of which stream you go. So I'm very surprised that this paragraph said that she got triple science and the school don't offer triple science. That means the school must be quite bad, no? I never believe every school is a good school. Sorry, Ishan. I never believe every school is a good school. I believe every school is unique. If every school is a good school, that means every single school must have a swimming pool, track and field. I know ISH, every school, most of the school now have it. I never believe every school is a good school. Okay, sorry, I never accept MOE, even though I'm an ex-MOE. Just I don't give a damn what you say. I still believe, like just like you're driving Mercedes and Suzuki and BMW or BYD, they are all cars units. If you say all cars are goods, then Rolls Royce would be even better, right? So for this paragraph, it tells me that there is a stress level that he's going to a very top school with triple science. And obviously the previous school that she was in that didn't offer the triple science. How can a school don't offer triple science? Possible.
No. It offer triple science, but cause her score is not good, so she
For
cannot go
math,
into studying triple science for math and science.
yeah, that's the thing I was to say. How can a school know? Just to base on this result, as what you just mentioned about your friend, right? So
Yeah,
Chinese is
because I feel like normally, right, for the results, my other tuition teacher also told me that one is like math tuition. He also tell me like even if you don't get very well, they're still gonna like let you choose your own subject combo and get you into it. But I'm not sure if it's the same for IP school. That's why.
IP school is a bit different. They don't take O
Yeah.
level, right? They straight away go to, yeah. In fact, all subjects are very important to them. They are really fighting for the best. Those who cannot make it in a set 4 IP, they will drop into O level. I got few students like that, but managed to go through now. Very, very stressful. But don't forget there's this term you say that say 先苦后甜. This is a very true. Okay, you think about it. 如果你现在不所谓少年不努力，老大不悲伤. This is a very common saying that if you don't work hard now, you're gonna suffer in the long term. And people tell me degree is not important. To me, it's quite bullshit. In Singapore, you don't have degree, and I also don't like the system in Singapore that if the student fail math, you go nowhere. Uncle Raymond don't like math, but that doesn't mean I fail my math. I still have to pass my math. If not, I can't be a teacher. So this paragraph really resonate myself saying that it changed. And hopefully the MOE has start changing for the better to people who have different needs, different ones. I do teach special needs students. I know some of them they are very, very good, but there are certain subjects they are super bad. But do you think they can make it in life? To me, I feel that every student has their own strengths and weakness. Okay. Yeah, I've been teaching for 30 years. I mean, I've seen all kinds of students. I seen even gangster students until today they make it big in life. They invite me to their weddings. Some of them gave birth. Some of them do well in business and study and work. But some of course not so good. Go back to their old ways. So this S paragraph comprehension passage really give you a head start now. Because this year set 3, I know all of you are really sucks. I always see that every year set 3 will tell me, even like my godsons, Jeriah, right? Jeriah is in the class. He will tell me, wow, so stressed, everything. That day I talked to him, also nearly burst to tears because he asked me to help him his history and he can't do it. And then he forgot to bring his books. He got scolded by his father. But that is life, guys. And guys, quite tough. All right, let's go for Ishan. Were you able to reach paragraph 4, please? Thank you. Felicia?
Felicia stared straight ahead, suspecting that some of the girls were whispering about her. The classroom was as busy as a theme park on a weekend, and she thought she heard the words branded school and stuck out floating away. She tried to be nonchalant, concentrating instead of rearranging the contents of her pencil case. The boys were staring at her openly, making her blush and look away. Her past 8 years had been spent in an all-girls school.
Very well reading, man. You have a good voice reading. All you need to do is the dumb rhythm. Very good. Very good reading. So what do you think about this paragraph, Ishan? Based on your own understanding in your own words. No right or wrong answer. Don't worry. This is not school. Just do your
Yes.
best to give the answer. Yes, please.
She's nervous because it's her first time being in a mixed school.
I like the way you say mixed school. How you know it's a mixed school?
Because they're boys and it said that she had spent 8 years in an all-girls school.
Yeah, 那不好意思 right 对吗？那男孩子看她嘞 ，look at her, so very blushing and okay, what else?
She's flustered because there's boys looking at her.
Yeah, okay.
And
And what is the one sentence you want to describe for this paragraph?
sentence.
Yeah, one sentence to describe this paragraph in your own words. For me, I would say Felicia feel awkward and embarrassed to be in a new classroom with all her new classmates. That's the sentence I'm going to describe for this paragraph. Okay, what about you?
Felicia's first day isn't going so well.
Okay, in the classroom. Okay, thank you. Hazel, number 5, please.
A tall Amazonian of a woman strode briskly into the classroom, sending the students streaming back to their seats like a school of sailfish.
Oh, Amazonian woman. What does Amazonian means to you, Hazel? Is it the Amazon jungle?
I
Okay.
guess a tall Amazonian of a woman means that she's very tall
Mm-hmm.
and she's very
With her hair.
and she
With
makes Felicia feel very small.
Okay, but how do you think the rest of the student in the classroom when she saw her coming in?
The rest of the students quickly returned to their seats, like very hastily.
So what do you think about this paragraph? A sentence to describe this.
This paragraph very short. The paragraph is one sentence already.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, okay. So in your
All
own words,
teachers scare students back to their seats.
shut up lah. Not all bloody hell, not all students okay. I would say this teacher might be a form teacher or maybe a disciplinary teacher, a discipline teacher, or maybe she's the no nonsense teacher that everyone's afraid, or maybe this school is full of those kind of teachers who are very strict. There are some school are a lot of strict teachers. All right, thank you very much. Back to you, Zhonghan.
A tall Amazonian.
No, number 6, my dear.
Good morning, students. I'm Mrs. Han
Mrs. Tang.
Tang Wenxia. I'm maintaining high standards, which I expect most of you to be able to meet. I also abhor
答题
tardiness,
就是
both
reply，
in
that means 做东西慢条斯理，procrastinate, delay in actions。
both in yourself and in your assignments, she
Oh,
said.
oh.
She waved at a hand at Felicia and continued. We have a new student this year and her name is Felicia. I'm counting on everyone to display the spirit of the Hazel Point is snow for and welcome her warmly. Now please return to page 4 of your physics textbook. Felicia was relieved when the lesson started. She loves science.
Since when we got the Hazel point? Display the spirit of the Hazel point. Hazel, tell me what point is that? Your name is Hazel point. Okay. Zhongren, can you explain this paragraph, please?
Physics class when Mrs. Tang settled expectations and introducing her.
Okay, then
she have a good impression on Mrs. Tang.
oh really? Okay. That's all?
Yeah.
I think this paragraph tells you that I was right. Mrs. Tang is a no-nonsense teacher, very strict and very very disciplined teacher. That means you must be on task. The word abhor means against tardiness. That means I don't expect things to wishy-washy delay your homework. Okay, and then no nonsense straight away after setting out the rules and regulation, welcoming Felicia, she start the lesson straight away. And I think all of them will follow suit. And so this sentence is about this paragraph sentence is about Felicia's met with a very strict teachers and with a rule set out to the class. And from this paragraph, we know that Felicia loves science. Okay, it's paragraph 7. I'll read this paragraph 7, then later by Yishan. When the bell rang for recess, the other students thankfully slapped their textbook shut. Wow, very fast. Only to open them in a hurry when they were washpish. Did I say that the lesson was over? Stun them into obedience. Well, I told you these teachers is not non-nonsense teachers. Even though the bell ring and my lesson are still on, I did not say, okay, class, the lesson has ended. See you next day. Then the students stand out and greet the teachers and they go for the recess. So this paragraph tells you that how strict Mrs. Tang was, and how they can't wait to end the lesson and go for their recess time. Back to you, Ishan. Do you pronounce your name correctly? Ishan, you know?
Yushan.
Oh,
Any
Yushan.
way you want to pronounce that.
Sorry?
Any way you want to pronounce it is fine.
Cannot. I must respect your name. Ishan, okay, thank you. Correct, I pronounced it correctly. Okay, back to you.
Yu, as in rain. 下雨
Sorry?
雨山
Ishan, okay, 好。Number 8.
When the class was finally dismissed for recess, Felicia hung back, not wanting to be the first one to reach the canteen. Out of fear from being seen as a glutton or worse, no one joining her after she had found a seat. At the canteen, she brought a bowl of fishball noodles. Seeing some of her classmates at the table, she pulled herself up a little straighter and asked whether she could try them.
Are you from triple science, double science, pure science? What science? What class?
Double
Double pure science. Do you take history or geography?
history.
Yay! Yay! All right, man. Yes. I love people to take history. Okay, well, that was Zhongren also so happy. History. You also history, right? Yeah. You know, that day Jiraiya was asking me about the Japanese, the Meiji restorations and the beginning of Japan's going for World War I. So interesting, but I feel that the history textbook really screwed up, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know what the MOE is doing the history textbook. Okay, Yushan, can you explain to me paragraph 8, please?
Felicia doesn't want to be like awkwardly sticking out place because she's a new student.
Okay.
And
Well,
she wants to find herself table where she could join her classmates. So because she's scared of going down to eat the canteen, because she's scared of being left out and having no one to sit with.
Do you have this experience before? I do. I cannot. I'm a very extrovert person, Uncle Raymond. I cannot. If I eat alone means the whole lesson I know already. This class I got no friend already. So I cannot. But maybe sometimes it's good to be alone. So do you have this experience before?
Yeah, maybe in like Sec 1 the first month.
Fair enough. My the other godson since Jordan, you know who are Hazel and Zhonghan, Jordan, another student is a long time never come in from Zoom. He's so poor thing, he joined the international school and he told us that he doesn't have any friends. I hope the school will open already. Hopefully he got more friends. I think this paragraph resonates and tells every one of us. In another 2 years' time, when you're going to JC, you want to go JC or Poly, Alisha?
JC.
JC, okay, good. I mean, I honestly encourage students to go JC to Poly, but doesn't mean that Poly is no good, because I'm from JC background. Sorry. Okay, so this paragraph, is true that she feel very awkward to be alone, and she might be thinking that, oh my goodness, am I going to eat my recess for the rest of my life here to be like this, or how? Let's look on the next paragraph, number 9. Zhonghan.
Oh, please sit with us. Sorry we neglected you in class earlier. She said one of the girls apologetically, turning to Felicia. It's a school tradition for the secondary 3 triple science class to organize a back to school party for everyone in general. We'll be meeting after school today to brainstorm for ideas. We would like to join us. Felicia nodded eagerly as a smile lit up her face. Perhaps she would fit in after all.
Okay, what does this paragraph mean?
The group of girls accepted her.
Accepted Felicia to join in
Yeah.
and eat together.
And invited her to join
Yeah.
in as a whole.
Some more? Well done. Hey, are you okay not today?
Huh?
Are you okay? You look very tired,
Yeah.
I told you Sec 3 this year is really going to be SUCK, but take it on, you can do it, just endure a few more months, you'll clear the Sec 3. And what else do you think about this paragraph we're talking about?
Felicia managed to fit in the friend group.
I think, do you agree with me, Zhonghan, that after Mrs. Tang introduced Felicia to the class, I think they were busy talking to each other, and then when recess time, they are free from their mind, they are not so stressful, are able to mingle. And I feel that this group of students so far at this point of time, this paragraph 9, they are able to mingle. That means they show good manners, good teamwork, and they are not against newcomer. They are, can I use one word? They are friendly, approachable, okay, to work together. Let's see, is it true? Paragraph 10, Hazel. Hey, no more already. Oh, that's all. Okay, so this is it. All right, good. So, Ishan, what we do here is very simple. Every question will be have one master and 3 stay. As you can see on this screen here, master is always the beginning of the first word, like give one details in paragraph 1 and underline the 3 words here to take it as slave here. Okay, so let's talk. I'm not sure, Hazel and Zhonghan, have you done the question already? As I told you, right, next month onwards, there will be more of these coming up. So I hope you understand. Let me put this on here. Give me a minute. I always got problem arranging this. Yeah, we'll take away this. then it will not look so messy. Uh-oh, okay, never mind. What's wrong? Give me a minute. Okay. Take away. Okay, oh my gosh. Oops. I put here. Ah, what's wrong? Okay, I can make it to two piece. Yeah, put here. Wait, give me a minute. I want to arrange side by side so you all can read the question easier. That's right. Okay, guys, can you mind do this question now? Okay, for paragraph, for question number 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. And please send me your answer via Zoom chat now. Thank you. So next month, when we are doing comprehension passage, I will not just sit there and wait for your answer. You are supposed to do your answer at home, and then when we start the lesson, then that's where we're going to do this, okay? Okay? Ishan, no stress, please do whatever you can, okay? Don't stress. This is not school, do your best. I don't care whether what pass or fail your result is not important. It's your well-being is more important. Okay, your ABC is more important. Attitude, behavior, and characters. So Hazel and Zhong Hen, mind please you give me your answer by typing in the Zoom chat. Then later I'll tell you the answer. May I excuse for a while to go to the restroom? Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Ishan. Thank you. Carry on, please submit your answer. Thank you very much. Doctor advised me to drink a lot of water to get rid of my kidney stone. Hope it works then. Okay, thank you, Yushan. Next question. Zhonghan, can you give me answer, please? In the Zoom chat, 5678 and Hazel, don't mind, because the next time the comprehension will not be waiting and sitting there for your answer. For this time round, I'll do that. So next month, the comprehension passage when I give you, you're supposed to do it at home. Then the next lesson, we'll go through the answer. So we want to do as many comprehension passages via through Zoom and prove that in Zoom tuition, we can do as equally good as on face-to-face, all right? To prove that we can work on that. So question 5, are you all done already, Hazel and Zhonghen? May I give my answer? Later you can provide your answer. Okay, in question 5, you say that my answer is Felicia was feeling lonely and left out, thinking about her friends, the two friends, Madison and who this Abigail. That's number 1. Felicia was 5A. Felicia was feeling lonely and left out and thinking about her friends. Question 5B. Felicia classmates had gathered in groups and were conversing merrily with one another. Was being frame of mind. What do you think in paragraph? What do you think about Felicia? Your answer is not wrong, Alishan. That is not but because the B is a bit repeating of 1, so it's nothing wrong, but it will be half mark on that. Okay, I know your school don't give half mark, but I do. So it's like it's being left out because all her friends, sorry, all her classmates, the new classmates, are talking to each other merrily without getting Felicia involved. Okay, paragraphs number 6. In paragraph 2, Felicia kicked herself for partying away the year that just ended. What does this description suggest about Felicia was feeling in that moment? What's the answer for number 6? And question number 7. When Felicia received her year-end result, her eyes almost popped out of their sockets. From paragraph 3, give 2 other examples of the shock she felt. 2 examples. And last question, referring to paragraph 4, explain in your own words. In your own words, that means you cannot leave out from the passage. You have to use your own words. That's what we did just now for the paragraph 1 to 10, using your own word to describe how Felicia tried to deal with the situation in class. Please type your answer if you can. Send in the Zoom chat. Thank you very much. This is also considered as a homework, a part of your homework. Thank you. The more you practice, will be easier, okay? Okay, Ken, Zhonghan. After this comprehension passage, we are going back to this month topic, social and economic. Yes, thank you, Tonghan. Well done. Question number 6, huh? If you're Oh, thank you, Hazel. Very good for number 6. Well done, Hazel. Yes, well done. All good. All right. Don't worry, Ishan. Okay, don't stress, So let me read out the question number 6, Felicia felt regretful that she did not study sufficiently hard the year before. So, oh, that's for question number 8, huh? Okay. Yes, you're right. Well done. But that is only one answer. There are two answers. Question number 8 got 2 marks, so you need to have 2 answers. Don't mind, I think at normal, okay, I can accept 1.5 marks for that, Ishan. Well done. Question number 6 is that done already. Question number 7. The text states that Felicia's mind went into free fall and implying that she experienced a sudden shift or plunge in her emotions. In addition, she could not believe that the low score, that is a 63%, she had been awarded were correct. She can't believe that. Yes, well done. For question number 8, Felicia looked to the front of the classroom and she also tried to ignore her classmates and focus. Wow, cannot control my cough, sorry. And focus on repositioning the items in her pencil case. So fidgeting, nervous already, cannot take it anymore. Yeah, correct. Hard not to give up. Very correct. Yes, correct. Number 6. Thank you, Zhonghan. Yes. Very good. Please. More answer coming. I love it, man. Come on. So I'm going to take away this one. Where's my next question? Oh my God, so sorry. Okay, question number 9A. Yes, well done. I like your answer, Ishan. Felicia felt regret for partying away the year and was angry at herself for doing so. Please, actually, this is a very wake-up call for all of you, Luo Ling and Xingyan, if you are listening. It's a really wake-up call for you all to do that. This year, I know it's really a lot of ups and downs, even though it's only just 3.5 months away. Then you realize that so many things to learn. It's very normal. This is actually preparing for Set 4 and further on. Like some of you want to go JC. Okay.
Uncle Raymond.
Yeah.
He just texted me that he overslept.
Overslept.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I saw his name already. I'm trying to I'm not trying. I hate the word try. I'm getting him in. Hold on. Just tell her hold on for a minute. Tell him hold on for a minute. Yeah, in already. Yeah, him. Yeah, okay. He's in. Xingyan, I just marked your essay. Remember that day you went to the classroom club. Zhonghan, you are most welcome if you want to join us on Saturday. Okay, for the free consultations. Xingyan, I really want to ask you about the essay that you wrote last Saturday. So this Saturday you're coming, right, Xingyan? Hello, Mr. Liu? Yeah. You coming,
Yeah.
You better explain to me why you wrote the essay, Is it true or real or not?
Is it good or bad?
It's very interesting. I was reading and said, oh my God, are you sure? Oh my God, seriously? Are you really there? I better check with you, Xingyuan, okay? I don't want to say this anything in the class now.
Okay.
So is it real?
No.
A chair. Okay, okay. But the way you write 好像在写一个小说 drama 这样。哎呀，这么多人你要写。Okay, thank you very much, Hazel. Number 9, yes, you're right, blush. That's the words. Identify one word in paragraph 4 which suggests that Felicia was uncomfortable in the class. Anyway, Xingyan, you don't need to do these questions. By the way, Xingyan came to do this exam face-to-face in the classroom club during the March holiday. Okay, carry on for number 9B. Is a give one piece of evidence that from paragraph 4 which may explain Felicia's discomfort. All right, let's see what you're going to say about that. Well, good. Thank you very much for giving in the answer. I really appreciate that. 9B, it will be the Felicia had hetero being attending all girls schools. As such, she would not have made contact with boys and was too uncomfortable around them. Okay, the boys were staring at her openly, and of course, he's not feeling comfortable. Yes. Yes, thank you, Zhonghan. Hey, who says listening to Taylor Swift music cannot learn English? You use a few words from there. The tears rolling down, recurring. Remember the word, the song?
Yeah.
Well done. I will report this to your mom. That doesn't mean Taylor Swift is not bad. It's bad. It's good. Being to 追偶像 doesn't mean 100% is bad. All right, Zhongwen, thank you. Number 10. Yeah, making her blush and look away. Yes, correct. I mean, can y'all send your answer not directly to me, maybe send to everyone's. And please kindly share your answer. Don't be shy, all right? Don't be shy. Number 10, in paragraph 5, the writer used simile. In comprehension, we got the PMS, stand for personifications, metaphor, and simile. And like a school of a sailfish, what does the simile suggest about the movement of the students? So number 10 suggests that the students move cohesively as a single unit. That means a one straight line, very disciplined, very follow rules and orders, and they sit down in a very orderly manner. So it says that suggests the student move cohesively as a single unit. Number 11, in paragraph 7, these are 2 marks questions. In paragraph 7, the teacher is speaking to the class. Explain how the language used in this paragraph makes what the teacher says sounds aggressive. I don't really think it's very aggressive. I think it's more disciplined and more firm rather than aggressive. Suggest your answer with 2 details from paragraph 7. Thank you, Zhonghan. Yes. For number 11, yeah, okay. Can, Hazel? You do number 12 already. I haven't do number 12. Wait. Wait. Give Zhonghen and Yushan some time to do number 10 and 11, okay? Come back to you again. How I wish my house behind is so big that I can invite all of you to come here for barbecue. I like the way you use the word school of fish, man. Wow, you are really good in your fish spot, similes and idiom, Aisha. The way you read your passage can tell. Okay, so let's read number 11. All right. Oh, 11 haven't finished, so I can't do. Yeah, anyway, I read the answer 11. The word fish, were used to describe the harsh words spoken by the teacher, mimicking the behavior of a hostile wasp, W-A-S-P, attacking its prey. That's evidence number one. The next evidence is the phrase stung them into obedience. Wow, the word stun them, the teacher, the words from the mouth from the teacher is like what stun them into obedience. Further show that the words wounded the class and compelled them to behave in the way that the wasp conquered its prey through stinging it. That means every single word that Mr. Stang taught and gives instruction is like what's thinking of them. That's number 11. So, yep. So let's put on number 12. During dismissal for recess, Felicia hung back two pieces of evidence in paragraph 8 which explain Felicia's behavior. Number 13, Felicia came to the conclusions that she might fit in after all. I explained how this conclusion is supported with reference to three pieces of evidence from paragraph 9. So paragraph 13 must have three evidence. Please give me three evidence. So line 15, sorry, must give me three evidence for 3 marks, not three. Three evidence, 3 marks. Yeah, all the answers really good coming in. Well done. Come on. Whatever which question you can do, just do. The best, of course, do every question. Yeah, okay. Well done. Number 14, you got one answer wrong, Felicia. No, yeah. Hazel, not Felicia, Michael. Okay, can. Go ahead. Hazel, well done for 14, but you got one wrong. I will tell you the answer later on. So number 12. Felicia tarried while making her ways to the canteen for recess because she did not want to be seen as a greedy or glutton person who loved food too much. That's reason number one, or evidence one. The evidence two is that she also wanted to avoid the situation of being alone throughout the entire recess if no one chose to sit with her. That's how she feels, right? The behavior hung back. How come I come to this school, nobody want to eat with me. I eat alone. Don't tell me the rest of the year I'm going to eat alone. Number 13, please. Yeah, let me tell you. Excuse me. Very good. Thank you, Ishan. Yes. Full marks. Well done. You get the idea? So it's good to understand each paragraph of the comprehension passage before you attend the question so that you're able to digest each paragraph successfully and smoothly, and surely you're able to further understand deeper of the passage and easier to answer the questions. Question 13 is that Felicia's classmate urged her to sit with them during recess and apologized for ignoring her in class earlier. Not bad, huh? That means they know they are there, but because later on, they feel bad about it and talk to her. The classmate also invited Felicia to join them in planning a back to school party. So not bad, huh? So all of them received her with open arms and asked her to join them to make sure that they are part of the family in the class. And that's very important, especially for Set 3. When you all came from different class during Set 2, and then you come together because of your subject combination and all this thing. Number 14, please. Where's my 14? No? Where's my 14? Oh, 不见了. Number 14 is here. Take a picture, and then if you can, then use the paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. Okay, 中文. If you can, give an answer. Having an attack again, sorry. Excuse me about that. Pardon. Oh gosh. Zhonghan, you have the paragraph. Do you print out the paragraph? Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to give you an answer soon. For paragraph 1 and 3, it will be fish out of water. So it's very, because you feel difference of it, totally. It's like it's surviving through, not knowing what happens in the new school. The second one will be concealed discomfort. Of course, nobody talked to her. In paragraph 5 to 8, in her element. How do you know it's in her element? 5 to 8. In her own elements, meaning that it's her own environment, her own surrounding, her own thinking, her own thoughts. I don't know what's going to happen. Right. One of them, if I'm not wrong, is talking about going to the canteen, right? Yeah, so that's 8. But number 9, obviously, last paragraph, number 9 is, we know that is about budding friendship. So number 9, everyone welcome her. Obviously, but give me a minute. Budding friendship. I gotta take out my French. So sorry, I just took up my flames. Okay. Can. Well done. You got full marks for that, Zhonghan. Well done. How about Yishan? Okay, I move on. If you can give me the answer, you just give me later on. Don't worry. Yishan. Oh my God. This month, we talk about the $1 billion question. So do you intend to take out a degree for your future? Well, how can it impact to the society, the social economy? The higher you study, the better you are. Is it true? Yes, definitely confirmed, 100% confirmed. But whether you get a good job, that one cannot confirm. It all depends on whether you're picky, choosy, or whether luck fall on you, then you get a good job and good pay. But degree is definitely very important. It's a big stepping stone. We all know that. Think and David, why is there a society? Can
Yeah.
you read, please?
The red part on the
Society, please.
society plays a vital role in shaping the life of individuals and providing a framework for their interactions, beliefs, and behaviors. It is a fundamental aspect of human existence that impacts various aspects of our life, ranging from personal relationship to economic system.
So you see, whether your degree is important or not, whether these students or this person get a higher learning from a primary school to a professor degree, you all still play a very important part in this society, because the most important thing is your interactions and behavior, as what you see Felicia in the school. It's not about the result now. Because all come from a girls' school. Of course, we know that school, the all girls' school, must be a very high standard, high performance. But now he's going to another school that is a mixed school. The result may not be high as the standard of the all girls' school. We all know that most of the all girls' school in Singapore are pretty good and pretty, with certain standards. But that doesn't mean those neighborhood school or school that has mixed are bad. No. As I said before, not every school is a good school. Every school is unique and special in their own ways to build their own student, and this student is called leaders. So in the society, we have sweeper, cleaners, professor, lawyer, doctors, engineer, teachers, banker, cleaners, or garbage collectors. In fact, we all know different levels of occupations. They have the difference in terms of educations. Okay, carry on, my dear. See ya.
Man needs society for his existence for survival. The human child depends on his parents and others for its survival and growth. The inherent capacities of the child can develop only in society. The ultimate goal of society is to promote good and happiness for each individual. Societies are important due to the following. They provide support in difficult times and give individuals a sense of belonging. Members of a social group often assist each other by providing necessary emotional or financial support to individuals within the group.
So you see, Xingyan, as I keep mentioning, whether a degree is important or not, how much you can contribute to society, to build up economics in the countries. It's just our parents, they are working so damn bloody hard for not their futures. Of course, their futures are already there. That's why they give birth to you. Now is that they are planning for your future. So how, because they contribute to society and economically, they have to be able to survive through. As what I say, they save for rainy day for your future. And most of you are definitely planning to go for JC, Poly, and university. The higher you study, the more money you're going to spend. So how do your parents going to spend out cough out this money? How are they going to support the difficult times? I believe all of us will go through a patch of ups and downs and difficult times. So it's just related to Felicia's. Initially, she asked for it, said, damn it, man, I would have studied hard and no need to transfer school. Just because last year I was too contented, I keep partying, I'm wasting my time. Or maybe another story is about a person for using handphone too much, playing games, playing Genshin, Minecraft, Roblox, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, whatever, or watch too much YouTube and neglected their study. I don't really think that by playing games and watching YouTubes will have a big significant contribution to that person downfall of their studies and cannot provide socially and economically. But if the person is addicted, then there's a possibility that you will have a downfall. Once you are addicted to something, that's it. It's just like recently people are very addicted to vaping. As you know, right? And me as a police officer, volunteer police officer, I definitely will not accept people do vaping. It's wrong. And I also cannot accept any of student who is doing vaping. And that's wrong. And you're going to screw up your life. And not only the $2,000 fine, you are going to be so-called affected yourself socially. And how? Because you will have a bad record inside your system already. So wherever you go, you might have this bad record. So please do not commit any crimes when you are students. Doesn't mean after that, when you graduate, you become an adult, you can commit crimes. No. The best is all the way till the day you die, no crimes. A white piece of paper, be innocent and honest. Right, let's look at this picture here. Look at this one. This is very important. You are Sec3, right? So definitely you're doing social study, right? We're talking about how the Singapore economy, and a lot of people say we are xenophobia. Ishan, do you know what is xenophobia?
No.
Can you write down the word xenophobia? Phobia. Xenophobia 就是我不喜欢外国人来我的国家，你们鸡蛋糕跟我回去，跟我滚回家你们的国家，就是好像中国、马来西亚、印度、越南、韩国、印尼。Okay, I really hate this type of people. Xenophobia means you are against foreigners. Do you know how much the foreigners contribute to Singapore? And I, as a Singaporean, I sometimes feel very embarrassed, shameful, and disgusted when some Singaporeans say, "Hey, 滚回去啦！你们马来西亚不要来这边跟我赚钱啦！" Why do you bloody hell say this type of things? Who are you to say that? This country don't just belong to Singapore, to be honest. It belongs to anyone who wants to help this country to be successful, smooth, and systematic and secure. So let's look at these pictures here. It can tell you to say how much Singapore is so nice. So Ishan, do you go home very late at night sometime? Not late as in 12 p.m. Do you go home quite late at night?
What do you mean by late?
What time? Maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock? Let's say
Sometime.
sometime. Do you feel safe when you alight from your MRT, you go home? Do you feel safe?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think you feel safe?
Because nothing bad can happen.
Because the security here very good, 对吗？没有 crime, right? No crime means low LOW, low crime means doesn't mean no crime. Have you been to China? I believe you do, right? Do you think you feel safe walking at night in China, in certain part?
Yeah.
Wow, which part do you think where you go to? I was in Shanghai. Sorry, I actually want to go Shanghai. Anyone know about Shanghai? Let me know more details. I'm going to Shanghai end of this year. I was in Beijing twice. I feel okay, quite safe. But when I was studying in England, I don't feel safe. I feel very scared. Even when I come out from my university, I go walk and buy food, buy pasta. That means I'm very scared. Do you go to Malaysia, Ishan?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe walking on the street in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like, maybe depends on which street and road I go to. I was in KL last month. I don't really feel very safe at night walking alone with my wife. We went shopping, sightseeing, but I feel a bit uneasy. Even though it was in KL, Kuala Lumpur, the central, the business district, and the like Orchard Road area, I still don't feel very secure, to be honest. But where else in Singapore, I don't care, man. I come back 12 o'clock, and my daughter come back at 12 o'clock. My daughter is a adult already. I feel very safe. That is the price to pay for it. Why? Because of the society that we live in. As in Chinese, we call 路不拾遗. Everyone plays the part very safe and secure. So you see, looking at this picture here, it tells the story. Overall economies that you can see is growing. And that's why we got CDC voucher, we got GST voucher, we got help the poor, the Medi Fund. Then the price, of course, increase of GST, right? All these things, everything. There's a price to pay for it for anything that we live in. If you want to live in other countries, if you think that you want to have the cheapest country, Hazel, you know which country to go to? The cheapest, Africa, right? Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
or Venezuela.
Because if I go to Zimbabwe, I'll be a trillion, billion, gazillion.
Zimbabwe, where is Zimbabwe? Oh, the African country, yeah.
Because
But
I'll
you
be
buy one
a
crazy, man.
gazillionaire. Because
Yeah, their currency is ridiculous, correct? No?
yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
you go lah. Then a lot of people in Singaporean keep complaining. Like today, I took a Grab. So she was complaining. Oh, I told her I am very supporting of PAP one. I 100% support PAP. They say, well, but the nowadays everything are very expensive. Then I explained to him, no, I feel that she don't really like it. Everything expensive. Then don't stay in Singapore lah. I didn't tell him like that. I say, but look at this. The cost is definitely increased. The labor cost also increased. Last time, a lot of people like to go China to start manufacturing everything, but now the cost also increased. Now where they go? Vietnam and Cambodia. And after that, when they increase, which country they go? Maybe they go Africa or go to Brazil. So wait, why are you telling me all these, Uncle Raymond? I'm learning English. Yeah. You're learning English, right? So Ishan, you want to go JC, right? Ishan.
Yeah.
Then you have to learn all these things because you in A level you're going to study econs. You're going to study general paper, and general paper most of the topic is about globalization, economic, social, economic, and political. So now actually I'm preparing you not for your Sec3, for your long term. You might think that this topic might not relate to you, but this start to build out. You never know, one day the comprehension came out in your O level similar to this. As they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Definitely, you see. Why a lot of people like to invest in Singapore, the 3I, they like to innovate, invest, and involve their family here in Singapore. No doubt the cost is high, but they know the price to pay for it is to buy a peace of mind. Let's look at the passage now. Okay, look at the pictures. Yeah, I think another 4 months, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Another 4 months will be National Day. And why do you think we are talking about this topic? First of all, social study, that's Sec3 and Sec4. Second of all, in your JC or Poly, you're going to do this kind of topic very, very often. Globalizations is going to be a very hot topic. And global warming, climate changes, PES, political, economy, and social. Ishan, can you read to the paragraph, this one? Thank you, Ishan. Ishan?
A well-developed modern medical system consists of a private and public clinics and hospitals. Traditional medical beliefs and practices are also common. The national holiday is on 31st August and is celebrated with military parades and cultural shows at the National Stadium. The ethnic public holidays are divided nearly equally among Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Christian holidays. The most important ethnic holidays are the Chinese New Year and Malay Muslim Ramadan, both celebrated in January to February, and the Indian Deepavali or Festival of Light celebrated around September to October. A common complaint is that Singapore has no culture and the fine arts have a limited public. The government subsidizes some art institutions and events, but generally there is a little public funding. The different ethnic groups have their own artistic traditions and focus on arts. The contemporary generation is more focused on contemporary art forms. Singapore has a well-developed scientific institutions. Priorities is given to technology and applied science. There are two universities, the National University of Singapore, a full-scale university with all disciplines, and the Nanyang Technical University.
In fact, 3 more universities, the SITT, SIT, SUTD, and SUSS, 5 universities. I think the 6th one is SMU. There are total 6 universities. Don't tell me you have no chance to study in Singapore. Even though if you think there's no chance, you can still do private university in Singapore and go overseas studies. If money is not your main concern for your family, my advice are Yishan, Zhonghen, Ruoling, Xingyuan, and Hazel. If money is not the main concern, please go out of Singapore and study. Trust me, it's definitely very good. Though I am one of them, but I'm not saying that Singapore university sucks or lousy. No, no. I leave it to you lah. Some people say because I can study in Singapore, I can use my parents' special accounts, CPF, to pay for my years. But like I say, if money is not your main concern, you ask me where? England, Australia, or even Europe. If you know how to speak German, go to Germany. Free educations for you, but it's only the accommodation will be very expensive. As you know, it's the 9th of August, not the 31st of August. I don't know why the person who typed in the Google's website, this article is wrong. In fact, last few days, was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? The Hindus, the Indian in Singapore, just celebrate their New Year. And also the few days, 10th of April, the Malays celebrate their Hari Raya. And in fact, today is 17, right? My Burmese friend told me that they are celebrating their Burmese New Year. And then a few days ago, it was the Songkran, the Thai Water Festival. Remember, Zhonghan? Last few months, we talked about festival. They just celebrate the Thai New Year Festival. And if you realize that the past few days, if you are in the MRT, you will see a lot of Burmese lady wearing until very nice traditional their costume or their dress. They are actually preparing to celebrate their New Year today, 17th of April, Burmese New Year. So Singapore is so vibrant and so welcome to all kinds of race and religions. So in my social study, I always tell my students that religion is the most important, other than the rights and race. A religion can consist of a lot of races, but their rights may be limited to based on their religion. So why? Because one day you might be writing an essay about race and religions, about leadership, about social and economical, be it A-level paper or or poly paper or your Set 4 paper or your argumentative paper. This is where you need to read a lot. And this is not just from the textbook itself. You have to read very widely. Thank you. Ishan, you read very well. I like your tonality. Yes, you have certain part written, but a bit fast is okay. This is not oral practice. Okay, Hazel?
The total population of Singapore is 5.47 million in 2014, of whom 3.87 million are citizens or permanent residents. The three major ethnic groups within the local community are Chinese 74%, Malay 13%, and Indians 9.1%. Singapore has 4 official languages: Chinese, English, Malay, and Tamil. English is the language of administration and commerce and is widely spoken across the island. The schism between local Singaporeans and foreign workers marks something of a shift in Singapore's ethnic relations. Historically, social tensions were seen as arising from relations between local ethnic groups with the 1960s race riot between the Chinese and Malay populations being the most prominent example. In an attempt to manage ethnic relations, the Singapore government implemented an official multi-racism policy that clearly defined Singapore's four official races: Chinese, Malay, Indian, and other Caucasian, or CMIO for short. It did so by reference to a combination of physical markers, languages, and religious beliefs to which members of those categories are expected to adhere. For example, a person of Chinese descent is automatically perceived as someone who speaks Mandarin and adopts Chinese traditional spiritual beliefs, whereas someone of Malay descent is thought of as someone who speaks the Malay language, is a follower of Islam, and so on.
Hey, by the way, I asked you, since you are reading this, Hazel, did I ask you this question before? I'm sorry, because I got so few many classes. Do you allow your son and daughter to marry to another race or religion? Did I ask you this question?
Yeah,
I did. I did.
yeah.
Okay. So Yishan, do you allow? Yishan,
Yes.
do you allow? Do you allow your children to marry to another race or another religion?
Yeah.
Okay, huh? Yeah. So this is it. Like, see, some children, some students say no, must marry within the same race, must marry within the same regions. It's your choice. But in other countries, you may not have the choice. No. You have to die permanently, or in fact, you have to follow it. So that was in 2014, 5.47 million. Now it's 2024. I believe it's increased to about 6 million or more. Definitely 6 million or more. And the number will grow hopefully to 6.9 or even to 7 million. Hopefully, I hope by 2030, the 7 millions. Is it good? Because a lot of people complain in social study that a lot of foreigners. So, Ishan, you learned a new word called xenophobia, 就是 against foreigners coming to the country. And then stereotyping 就是偏见 to look at people in a way that they don't fit into the group. So this paragraph clearly tells you that it is important. This country doesn't belong to one race. It belongs to every single race. Okay. As you know, 1/3 of my relatives are Muslim. And I have a lot of Indian students and Indian friends. So definitely I'm not racist. And I welcome all different race and different nationality to come to Singapore. In issue 1, social study, you talk about nationality as well, right? So it is important. Without foreigners coming to Singapore, about 2 million of foreigners in Singapore, we die, man. Who is going to keep Singapore good and safe? I think we have to change the mindset. Okay, Zhonghan, the state.
The state has aimed to show fairness to all four groups through policies that give equal rights to each. For example, each ethnic group gets the same number of religious holidays per year and equal use of official languages in public spaces. This is not to say that the CMIO system has been without criticism. Some argue that it is overly rigid, that does not reflect the complexity of daily life in Singapore. For example, it does not account for people of multiple ethnics
And ethnicity,
and
ethnicity, or
and
ethnicity, yes.
or ethnic origins other than the ones acknowledged in this system. Other point that the CMIO system gives unfair advantages to the more numerous and economical privileged Chinese Singaporeans. Singapore maintains a ratio of approximate 76% Chinese, 14% Malay, 8% Indian, and 2% Arab.
So
For
are we
instance,
going to have this continue to be 76, or it going to 80%, or getting 70% and more increase in Malay and Indian and others? It all depends on your generation already, seriously. And you know that, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zhong Hai. You know that next month on the 15th of May, Mr. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong is going to step down as the Prime Minister and pass the baton to Mr. Lawrence Wong, the next Prime Minister of Singapore. So what is his policy? So you realize that this is very related to your studies. If you are doing econs or in the future you want to study social political science or social science, carry on.
For instance, publicly subsidized housing is
Apportion.
apportioned based on the island's
Island, what island?
island's racial ratio. In effect, making it easier for a Chinese household to buy and sell a flat than it is for other ethnic groups. Despite these frustrations, however, Singapore generally has managed to avoid a repeat of ethnic tensions that flared up in the 1960s.
So you see the ethnicity and ethnic peoples we're talking about here, even they sell house in a HDB flat only, in a one block, you must have a number of a certain a certain percentage of numbers of Indian Chinese in order to allow to have racial harmony. You cannot have a whole block all Chinese and then another block all Malays, another block in Indians. That is not possible in Singapore, and I don't want to see that. And so when you're writing an essay like that, it's about racial harmony. That's why we have racial harmony days. That's why we need to respect each other. That's why we always talk about the 4 languages. And that's why we enjoy each other's holidays and embrace that. So when you're writing this kind of essay, use all these words in your essay, right? In other aspect, ethnicity diversity and view not a source of vulnerability, but as one of the city-state most significant economic asset, you see. So because of us being different, because of us we have different race, because of us we support and encourage to practice their own religions. That's why a lot of people welcome. Not many in the country in the world practice like us, to be honest. A small country like that, and yet we are able to do it. And just quickly go through, okay. Take note about according to the white paper. Yeah, the white paper referring to the laws and orders given by the government, and say that everyone must have a good understanding of what is happening in Singapore. So you say approximately 5,000 Singapore organized in protests, and you don't see a lot of riotings, raids or fighting, or like the last one you see is a little Indian riots. Other than that, so far everything's very peaceful in Singapore. You don't see like other country in France, especially, wow, happy, they will they will fight with the police. And why you do all these things? And you are one of the civilized country, and yet you are not using your language to talk, but using violence to talk. That's not right. That's socially your economic effect. Okay, these babies remind me of all of you here. When the mommy is lifting up this baby, I feel that it's like living out hope, living out the desire, the dreams that you can live out like higher than the one behind this building. Meaning that it's looking forward for you. And please do not have this mentality called the Singapore first. Please don't. It's not a good thing. You must be everyone first. 一视同仁. Okay. The rest, never mind, just read through. Do you have any? And okay, that's all. Last one. So various government officials have interpreted local Singaporeans' reaction to migrants' labor, especially those of you, your parents are from overseas, who come to Singapore and contribute their success story. I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Without your parents who come here or your auntie, uncles from whichever country they are from, really appreciate it. Then, this Ishan here, xenophobic. You see the word highlighted in yellow? Please write down. You will be using, in fact, there's one question in social study came up about this word, xenophobic or xenophobia. And in fact, some of them discussion that a lot of Singaporeans don't like to mingle with foreigners. They think that the foreigners are here to work and then that's it, go back to their homeland. No, they also appreciate what we do for them. We also have celebration for foreigners who come to Singapore as this the foreign days celebration to appreciate their hard work. Okay. So next lesson will be a new topics. Of course, the next lesson quickly. I know some of you are going to do your homeworks, prepare homework. I know. Give me a minute. Very fast. Okay. Please complete your homework. Next week we are talking about the next lesson. So this will be the article about the language of flowers. This is a prefix is very important in your comprehension passage. If you can make this use, you can use all this here, this part here, okay, all this here to form sentences. That would be great. And then of course your this one, okay. Do you think a degree? This is a homework 10 creative sentence. These two actually can combine using this one here to form sentences as homework. Okay. And then of course your atmosphere about your introduction using this and using close for your conclusion. I think I explained to you last lesson. Okay. Sorry, my mouse hang. Wait a minute. Oh gosh. Okay, I will stop here. Thank you, Yishan. Thank you, Xing and everyone. I know Hazel, you're rushing for your homework. I know. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next Wednesday. Okay. God bless. Bye bye. Take care,
Bye-bye.
Yishan. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Xing and see you. Hey, 钟汉你要来吗？
Bye.
I see first.
You see first 啊，我不要跟你好了，拜拜。